So, if I want to run a campaign that is entirely funded by corporate political action committees, is there anything that legally prevents me from doing that?
No.
As a result of Citizens United, billions of dollars from the wealthiest people in this country will, during this campaign cycle, flood the political process.
Wait,
Super PACs are direct.
Okay, why?
What is campaign finance?
You don't know what campaign finance is?
Actually, I don't know what it is either.
Guys, if you're going to be voting in the next election, you need to know what campaign finance is. Let me explain.
So, what is campaign finance? Campaign finance, also known as election finance, refers to all funding raised to promote candidates, political parties, or policy initiatives and referenda. This idea has deep roots in the American political system. It started way back in colonial America when George Washington would entertain political supporters of his 1757 bid for the Virginia House of Burgesses with a banquet that featured wine and food. However, after Washington was elected, the House immediately passed an act from prohibiting candidates from giving rewards for a vote. Fast forward to the presidential campaign of Theodore Roosevelt. Roosevelt successfully raised over $2 million in campaign contributions to win the election in 1904. In response to the resulting scandal, the Tillman Act was signed into law to limit similar campaign tactics. In 1971, the Federal Election Campaign Act became one of the most important pieces of legislation to limit contributions to campaigns. In 1974, the FECA was amended to create the Federal Election Commission, which enforces campaign finance law to this day. The most recent attempt to limit spending in politics was the 2002 Bipartisan Campaign Reform Act. This act sought to ban non-federal contributions to campaigns and limit spending by federal candidates. Despite these efforts, the Supreme Court has struck down many provisions of this act. One case, Citizens United versus FEC, completely altered campaign finance law once again. Citizens United, a conservative political advocacy group, sought an injunction against the FEC. It argued against the District of Columbia's application of the Bipartisan Campaign Reform Act to its film Hillary the Movie. Citizens United argued that applying specific portions of the BCRA to its film violated the First Amendment, and that sections requiring the disclosure of donors to such activities are also unconstitutional. The Supreme Court majority held that under the First Amendment, corporate funding of independent political broadcasts and candidate elections cannot be limited.
So did that make more sense?
I'm still kind of confused.
Okay, let me give you an example.
Let's imagine Celia and Elena have competing lemonade stands. Elena made her own sign and is very proud of her lemonade. Celia is also running a lemonade stand. Right now, they have an equally likely chance of their product being sold. Elena's lemonade stand attracts lots of customers. In the race for the best lemonade, she is in the lead. Oh look, Celia's first customer.
Hi, what are you selling?
Lemonade?
Oh, you're selling lemonade? Wait. I think you go to my daughter's dance studio, Faith.
Yeah.
Yeah? You know
Yeah,
Faith?
I know I
Oh
do.
my God. Okay, you know what? In that case, you should just take $1 million.
Thank you so much.
It's all for you, honey. I am so proud of you, and I'll see you at the dance studio, okay? Bye-bye. Good luck.
Due to Celia's huge donation, she can now spend her money on a big billboard to attract more customers. Poor Elena doesn't have the money to keep up. Looks like Celia is the winner in the race.
Wait, so it doesn't actually matter whose lemonade was better? That sounds unfair.
Why not? It's my money. I can spend it how I want. That's like my freedom of speech or whatever.
I totally see what you guys are saying, and politicians are currently having the exact same debate right now.
If money equals speech, then some people have more speech than others.
Running for president, you have to have a tremendous amount of money behind you, or else the press do not take you serious, and your campaign cannot purchase the necessary personnel as well as the resources necessary to actually win.
I think everybody should be able to contribute to campaigns as long as they're American citizens.
All of you have freedom of speech. We felt that corporations and individuals should have the right to voice their opinions too.
Consolidation and concentration of money in politics has led to a lack of bipartisanship and a lack of ideological diversity in politics.
So, how will candidates in the 2020 election deal with this issue? Only time will tell.